Bogunia. You know that in all games there's some weird thing, which is really unbalanced. Some guns in Fortnite, probably something in PUBG, and Polytopia ain't so different. In our game, we got tribes such as Aquarion, Polaris, Illyrion, and Cymanti. But what's wrong about him? Aquarion fucking sucks except on water maps. Illyrion, yeah, really cool. Polaris sucks on any map except for water maps. What about Cymanti? Well, here it is, Cymanti. The tribe, which has been nerfed several times in several updates, and still being the best tribe for tiny, small maps without many water. Why so though? Let's find out. Welcome, and the ultimate! Cymanti starts with farming technology and a shaman instead of warrior. But there is something interesting. Cymanti has the most unique units, 8, and the most unique buildings, 4. And the units have 6 unique skills. Cymanti is the strongest tribe. They have very good war effort and also a very good economy in the later game. And like always, as a special tribe, Cymanti has different technologies. And oh boy, there's loads of them. So ain't wasting your time, let's begin. The first modified technology we're going to talk about is archery. Instead of having archers, Cymanti gets a Faichi bug, which is just like an archer, but even better, because not only it poisons the units when it attacks, it can also glide over water. Very cool. And they keep the defense bonus in forests. The next one is their study technology. Farming. Instead of unlocking farms, you unlock fungi, which is very interesting because fungi is not the same as normal farms. It gives you one population for 3 turns. Turn you get it, the next turn, and the third turn. And if an enemy unit steps on fungi, it gets poisoned. For mathematics, you still get a Sama, but instead of getting catapult, you get Exceedus, and they're even better than catapults, because not only you damage one unit, it also has splash damage, which doesn't deal damage, but instead poisons the other enemies around. Fishing! For fishing, you just unlock fishing. No sails and ports. Pesictism. Instead of unlocking scouts, you unlock Raichis. And instead of navigation, you unlock oceanology, which is way worse than unlocking navigation, because you only get the ability to gather stars. You get no battleships. With philosophy, you unlock 3 things, 33 discount on every tech, a genius task, which unlocks you a monument if you unlock every other tech. The monument gives you free population and can be placed in absolutely any tile within the city borders except ocean tiles and mountain tiles. And the most important, it unlocks shaman. But wait, you may ask, don't we start with a shaman? Yes, we do start with a shaman, but the main problem is you cannot train any other shamans before you unlock philosophy. The shaman is just like a mind bender, but very different. Mind blenders cannot boost units, while shaman can. Recycling gives you the ability to recycle every building. You can recycle multiple buildings, and at the end of the turn, all the buildings will be converted into stars. But it doesn't give you the ability to place windmills, just like a normal construction will do, because Cymanti doesn't have any farms, so they don't need any windmills. Riding. Instead of riders, you get hexapods. And hexapods are really damn good for exploring faster, and for killing units and winning smaller games. They're the main reason why Cymanti is so good in the early game and on small maps without water. Just spam and boost them and overwhelm your opponent. The main task is to be overly aggressive as you can. Roads. Instead of normal roads, you get myceliums, which are basically like outposts, but you can only have one in each city. And they can be placed on absolutely any tile except water and mountains. Shock tactics. It replaces chivalry. Instead of having knights, you get dumixes, which can attack really good, but at defense they suck. And also they can explode, poisoning and dealing damage to some of the units. Strategy. You know, as they give you defenders an ability to make peace treaties. For Cymanti, instead of defenders, you get kittens, which is just better. Well, they're the same as defenders, but they just look cooler. Trade. It gives you the same task, the wealth task. For getting 100 stars, you get a monument that gives you free population and can be placed in absolutely any tile within your city borders except in ocean tiles. But instead of markets or ice banks if you're Polaris, it gives you the infamous Clathras, which, if placed near the Algia, which I talked earlier, will give you +1 star and will gain +1 level. Phew, that was a long ride. But now let's talk about terrain. Cymanti has plus mountain and plus metal in those mountains. And instead of crops, they get fungi. And the fungi spawns are granted. You're guaranteed to get 2 fungi in your capital city, and at least 1 fungi in every other city which is spawned within your terrain. Cymanti doesn't have any skins yet, so there's only 1 music for Cymanti. Let's check it out! Damn, kinda good, man. 6 out of 10. See you in my next video. It won't be a Polytopian video. Yeah. Goodbye.